What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Dan, and of course, you're tuning in to Collector's Digest. Okay, so today's video, man, this is going to be a weird video. Okay, so let's just go off rip. There's a lot of negativity within the collecting community, and here's the thing, man. Like, I started collecting Funko Pops, and I was really good at it. I'd go and I'd find these chases, and everybody wanted to see me get all these chases. I ended up getting up to 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then I made a horrible decision of just acting like a complete child, not my age, and getting into feuds with other grown-ass men on the internet. And I mean, now it's been 2 years, and obviously, like, I don't know how they feel. I know that it was a complete waste of my time. I wish no ill will towards those people at all. I'm happy that I stopped collecting Funko Pops and that I've made this transition because I've picked up so many new sets of skills and learned so many things. But when I got into the Hot Toys community, that's what I transitioned to. I sold my whole Pop collection, and then I started collecting Hot Toys. I used that money to buy the first few Hot Toys and pre-order a shit ton of them. So when I got into Hot Toys, the first group that I joined on Facebook was 1/6 Society. It came up in my recommendations. And naturally, you know, I come from Funko Pops to a Hot Toy, so everything looks like the real person to me. You know, I'm used to collecting Funko Pops, now I'm looking at Hot Toys, and it looks exactly like, you know, that character. So naturally, I'm loving everybody's post because this is all new to me. All of it looks so good, and it's very exciting. When you love everybody's post in a group, you tend to gain a lot of respect from people because you're putting out positive energy into the atmosphere. Unfortunately, that died down really quickly for me because, dude, I'd get backlash for liking somebody's post of a figure that another person didn't like. I mean, think about that. I was seeing in front of my eyes people dog each other, completely trash one another because of a figure that the other person didn't like.
Really?
Now, of course, there's action figures that I don't like. There's work that people do that I think looks completely like ass. I see it every day. I see it in Facebook groups. I see it on Instagram, Twitter, wherever. It's everywhere. But it takes more energy for me to go out of my way and tell that person how shitty I think their action figure looks, rather than me to either just scroll by or simply comment and be polite and say something like, hey man, you know, I like what you did there. I like the concept that you were going for. Or if they get a brand new figure, I can say, hey man, congratulations, enjoy. Because that person just spent $250 or more on something that they are truly passionate about. And then you have people coming after that post and completely annihilating them with their opinions. It blows my mind that people will go to great lengths to make another person feel like complete dog shit over a figure that they bought or something that they like, or even a movie that they like that another person doesn't. I mean, dude, you know how many times, like, I've just gotten trashed, dogged, because I like Dawn of Justice? I legit like that movie. I mean, I loved it. I still watch it all the time. I really did like it, you know what I mean? But people will just, like, completely obliterate me because I like that movie. When the Wonder Woman Hot Toy came out, I thought it looked pristine. I was really excited to get it. And people on Instagram, I got a DM from a guy
that said he wanted to kick my ass and that I should stop collecting 1/6 scale figures because I don't know what real talent and real art is.
Because he thought that figure looked nothing like Gal Gadot and that Hot Toys need to resculpt it. Basically, reclaim it, fix it, and put it back out to the people. Like, he legit thought that that was going to actually happen, and that B, me commenting and telling Hot Toys how much I appreciated the work and the effort that they put into it was going to, like, ruin the chances of that ever happening. Dude, like, it's not that serious. If you don't like the figure, keep it moving. It takes so much more energy to see something that you don't like on social media, click on it, and bash that person, rather than just doing this. I can already see the comments of being like, you know,
hey, you're way too sensitive. Oh man, if you're gonna post something publicly, you know, you better be prepared for somebody to say something about it.
Yeah, you can say that, but then I would question your parenting. Like, did your dad ever send you in the backyard to hand pick out a stick that he was gonna beat your ass with? Because I don't think you experienced that at all. You don't have any manners, you're not polite,
and you act entitled on fucking social media.
And then, you know, we have a lot of people that will hide behind this word
constructive criticism. It's not hate. I'm not bullying. It's constructive criticism.
No, Bashing somebody for something they like, something they bought, something that they believe in that you don't, is not constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is something more along the lines of this. We call in the sales industry build, break, build. So if I see something that somebody did, like say a photo of an action figure that I don't like, I can either just keep scrolling by and keep it moving, or I can go on there and I can comment and I can say, hey man, I like that action figure. I like the idea you were going for here. I think you need to work on your lighting, your effects, and the posing. But again, I like the concept you were going for. Keep trying, dude. Keep it up. That way, I'm not coming off as an arrogant asshole. I'm not completely bashing their ideas or all the work that they just put in. So they're not going to be on the defensive right away. I'm letting them know everything I think that they did wrong. And then at the end, I build them back up. So again, they don't feel attacked. They don't feel bullied. They don't feel like somebody's coming at them, ripping their fucking head off for just doing something that they genuinely take an interest in and enjoy doing. And I think a lot of people need to think about this. The reason I don't go on social media and bash people over what they like, their interests or anything, is because would I say that to that person in real life? Like, what I'm about to say, this hate, this bullshit that I'm going to spew to this person, if they were in front of me, would I say that to them in real life? Because listen, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. If it was a real life scenario and you were in front of that person, you would not be talking the way you are on social media. All these keyboard warriors, all these keyboard thugs that talk all this shit to one another on social media, when it comes to real life, bro.
They're not talking like that.
I think that we have a lot of people that's gone soft in America. Yes. Do I think that a lot of kids are entitled little brats in America? Oh yeah, absolutely. Do I think that people take shit way too serious? Oh yeah. No, yeah, I definitely do. But I don't think that warrants the reason or even gives an opportunity for us collectors to bash each other. This is something we all love. We are all grown adults that either love fucking statues, action figures, and toys of the characters we grew up loving and being passionate about. It doesn't warrant us to, it does us no good to be at each other's throats, and it's not that hard to be kind to one another. It's really not. And if you just express a little kindness, you probably feel a lot better inside. Because these people, when somebody attacks another person over something they bought, something they believe in, a figure they like, a figure that they're interested in, when somebody attacks that person because of that, they're not really attacking them. You know, they're letting out frustration and anger that stems and that begins with themselves and what's going on in their life. Dude, you would help yourself if you just express kindness instead of hate. It would get you a lot farther, and it would just... I feel like I'm kicking a dead horse. I had this problem yesterday on my YouTube channel. Somebody commented in response to what I was saying about people that don't like the 2018 Halloween movie. You know, basically I was saying in that video that people try bashing this movie and critiquing it because it's not what they envisioned. So just because it didn't add up to what they wanted, it's instantly bad or it sucks. And that's the type of shit that I attack, that I go after, because just because something doesn't line up with what you want doesn't make it bad. And that's what I'm talking about basically in this video. Just because something isn't, just because you're not eye to eye with something that somebody else has or somebody else likes, doesn't warrant you permission to be a complete asshat and go and attack that person. It's childish. For example, The Last Jedi. Okay, I'm pretty sure I hated that movie. I hated it. And I'm pretty sure almost all Star Wars fans, the majority, not all,
The majority
didn't like that movie. Now, just because I didn't like it and there's somebody that does like it, I'm not going to go to that person and say,
Dude, you're a fucking idiot. How could you like that movie? That movie was trash. Are you serious? You're a dumbass. Dude, oh yeah, I can't even talk to you. You know why I can't talk to you? You're an idiot. I can't believe you like that movie. It was horrible. It was trash. Are you serious? Get out of here.
just because I didn't like the movie and that person did, we're going to be at each other's throats. We're going to bash one another when at the core, guess what?
we both love the same fucking thing.
We both love Star Wars. We're both passionate about it. So why are we going to bash each other over one movie? So what? Keep it moving. Halloween. They took away the whole brother-sister narrative, and that was the guy's point yesterday.
There were so many flaws with it. There were so many flaws with it.
Okay, dude, yeah. there were so many flaws with it. If you look at every single movie, there's going to be a flaw. I mean, take Halloween 1978. In the first 5 fucking minutes of the movie, there's palm trees. This is supposed to be a town that takes place in Illinois. I don't know if you've ever been to Illinois. I mean, I lived there for a year. I never saw a fucking palm tree ever. But instead of us bash each other over one aspect or one film of a franchise that we both love, why don't we unite on the front that, hey man, this is both something that we are very passionate about, that we both love. Hey, you didn't like this movie, I did.
Cool.
My intention is not to bash anybody and everybody that didn't like the movie. My intent is to bash the people that bash something just because it didn't line up with what they wanted. If you don't like something, it's perfectly fine. But here's the deal. Don't bash it just because it didn't line up with your own opinion and what you feel it should have been. That does nobody any good. Instead, let's unite together for what we love and the shit that we share. Like collecting. We are all adults collecting fucking action figures. Okay? Like, bro, we all love the same thing at its core. So let's stop dividing each other and let's come together
and be whole.
Listen, I know there's plenty of stuff that I need to work on. I'm definitely not perfect and I make mistakes every single day. And looking to this new year, to 2020, I want to confront every single issue that I have, work on it, and come out a better person, come out on top. That's my goal. And all I'm saying in this video is, hey man, spread the love, dude. It's all love. It's all love. Let's stop bashing one another. And instead, go out there today, be nice to somebody, say something nice to someone, or better yet, go into the fucking mirror and tell yourself 5 great things that you love about yourself. My name's Dan. Thank you for watching. You guys stay safe out there. Peace.